Who shot Megan Thee Stallion? What did Tory say happened in that car?
They were fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey shot the gun to scare Megan, not to hurt Megan. She shot it to scare Megan. Tory slapped her hand down. 2 more shots went off, and that's what happened. And that's what Tory has said. Kelsey and Megan had just gotten to a knockdown, drag out fist fight. If you look at the photos that we released on the website, you see all over Kelsey's legs. They're all of these scratch marks, like in they were in a knockdown, drag out over Tory because Tory had basically just exposed that he slept with both of them. It was really nasty. They were pissed off. They were drunk as hell.
They didn't know that he had been romantic with both of them.
No, Kelsey did not know. Megan knew.
Oh,
but Megan
Kelsey was with Tory first.
Yes, Kelsey and Tory had a relationship for years, like a sexual relationship.
And everyone knew it.
And everybody knew that, okay. Correct. But Megan told Tory not to tell Kelsey. An affidavit from the security guard and driver of Kelsey Harris on the 2 days of her testimony at trial. So he comes in and he sits down and he says, listen, I witnessed, from her, she's on the phone with her boyfriend at the time and also her attorneys there, and they're all discussing. She starts by saying, how do I say this without telling on myself? Remember, they gave Kelsey immunity for while she was on the stand. Why? Why does someone need immunity if they're innocent? So she begins to tell them, like, well, this is what happened. I shot the gun 3 times in the air. Tory slams, comes around and it slams the, pushes my arm down and 2 more shots go off. And he says, I directly heard her say this, and he goes on to describe that. He doesn't know that what he is doing is he's completely giving the exact count to a Ring video that was also in trial. And he actually doesn't know that the original testimony of an eyewitness who watched it happen, Sean Kelly, the body cam footage of him being interviewed. And he says 3 shots go off, there's a pause, 2 shots, 2 girls were fighting. That's the original witness. That story stuck even on the stand. But then they took him off the stand, took him in the back. This is during trial. And he comes back and his story completely changes. And now the guy is nowhere to be found. He moved to England.
Wait, so the guy moved to England?
Yeah. This is so egregious, going to prison for something that you didn't do. He's been 100% exonerated from the gun. Right. Like, how in the hell is someone in prison when their fingerprints are not on the gun, that the gun that they're claiming was his that shot someone?
Tory Lanez case that has not been released yet.
Yes. For who I am and what I know and the system that I am involved in, Tory Lanez will be freed this year. I just want you to know that.
So Tory's getting out.
Tory is getting out. Okay.
Now, hold on. So we have it here. So Tory is getting free. Do you think it could be like this summer?
It will be soon.
I'm going to be honest.
Haters are going to hate. Tory, but it doesn't matter. I put together this team and I knew that Tory was innocent. I was very strategic about the people that I put together. And I knew it was going to take people that understood California and the process there.
What do you think Megan's strongest argument that will be the hardest for, Tory's team to overcome to be freed?
This is the thing. And I'll speak for Tory on this because he has said this and so has his father. This is not about Megan. Megan did not pursue those charges against Tory. The DA's office did. I do not villainize Megan. I wish her the best. Tory prays for her, and so does his father. Everybody's victims in this situation. Nobody has won from this. And I don't care what anyone else says. I care about what the evidence says. He is innocent.
So how is he doing now since he's recovering from the stabbing? How's he doing?
He's doing good. He's in good spirits.
Can he fully walk normal?
Yeah, he can walk normal. And he's recovering well.
Yo, he's recovering well. Imagine being stabbed that many times.
No, it is God's hand in Tory's life because Tory is mentally very strong.
So where is he staying now? Is he in a different jail or is it?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So Tory got moved to a different prison.
A whole nother facility.
A whole nother county. He's not even anywhere near where he was.
And is he put alone or still in general pop?
Well, he was alone before, but in general population, but he had his own cell and now he has his own cell again.
Is there anything that Tory Lanez wants the public to know?
Well, I know what he wants the public to know. One, that he is so grateful of the support that he has from everyone. He feels it, but he wants everybody to know that Tory doesn't put his faith in people. He puts it in God. And he believes that God has put him through this journey because it's his job after this to help so many people. When he got stabbed and he was laying there and he was like, really, God? This is how you're going to take me out? It was just like, he told me, I was like, what was going through your head when this was going on?
So he was talking to God like,
yeah, he was like, really, God? Like, this is how you're going to take me out of all this? This is how you're going to take me out? And God said, nope. This is just going to be a part of your story.
Right.
And
he has a crazy testimony.
He has a crazy testimony. And, I hope because of what's happened to him, I hope that he goes on to be the biggest artist of our time because he deserves it.